area as it would significantly reduce the possibility of Rex Hunt drowning. However, Alison Cunningham of New South Wales says yes, and she says, how can you call shooting a duck sport or 40 horsemen accompanied by 30 hounds chasing a fox sport? We had a lot of letters along those lines, including one from an anonymous horse lover who claims to have been in the racing industry for 15 years, who says it's a cruel sport, citing the use of whips and spurs, electric shocks, chemicals to make horses run faster, and, of course, the ultimate censure, the abattoir. In the end, she says, how long will this primitive activity continue, being a huge revenue earner for the government? Probably forever. Well, what does our panel think? Experts to the left, experts to the right, and, of course, also Rex Mossop. And our two interstate guests from Perth, Michelle Timms, from South Australia, David Hooks. And to my left, Debbie Spillane, Crackers Keen and Lex Marinos. Let's get straight into it. Gentlemen, start your ignorance. Rex.
Well, it's a difficult question because you've got to split the sports that you consider dangerous and those that aren't. I'll just go through a few of the sports that I've got in my mind that I've wrecked off today. Horses trot, they call it the Red Hots. Horses race, they call it the Sport of Kings. Horses jump, fairly dangerous exercise. Horses play polo or assisted the people that go out and play polo.
Mr. Packer, no, it's all right. We're not going to say anything about polo.
Horses also hunt. So they're the 5 activities that I know of that horses get involved in. Dogs, well, they go to the races. They go running on their own. They can't be got at except by mechanical means or by chemical means.
Rex, yeah,
we all know that.
Yes, I think we do know this, Rex.
OK, well, I'm just giving you 7 sports.
But are you saying yay or nay?
I'm trying to prove a point to you that you can't lay down the law that some sports are good and some are bad.
Well, which ones are bad in your opinion?
The only one that I really come up with is the one of the hunting. I don't like the idea of them hunting.
All right, OK, so just hunting, Michelle?
Rex, you agree with me here. I think if we start eliminating...
Now, don't put words in my mouth.
Come on. If we start eliminating...
No, don't put words in his mouth. He doesn't.
I hate to do it. He doesn't.
Michelle, he's only a marshmallow.
No, I know. But,
yes, Michelle.
If we start eliminating animals from sport, I don't think there'd be a rugby league.
That's right. You're right.
There's a lot of animals that play that sport.
Yes, you're right. To AFL, Michelle?
I love AFL.
Oh, I see.
Me and the Hawks and the Eagles, we're like that.
Hooksy?
Oh, I wouldn't ban cockfighting either.
No? Is there anybody here prepared to stand up for animals? Debbie?
Oh, I think the ones that involve killing animals, like bullfighting and hunting and the other ones you mentioned there, but I think, you know, horses naturally love to race, so I'm not sure about steeplechasing, but no, I'm not...
They kill bloody foxes.
I don't believe this. Nobody has a heart
that's
here.
what I said. They kill foxes.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. What do foxes do? They pinch your chooks, they knock over your land.
You don't have to make a
and
sport,
they're important.
But you don't have to make a sport out of killing
Yeah,
them.
you got to give them a chance.
Well, you don't give them a chance.
Yeah, you give them 20 yards and you
That's
shoot
a Brisbane Bears chance you give them, isn't it?
No, I think it's only fair that you arm the foxes as well. Lex?
You cannot have sport without animals.
That's right.
Since the golden era of sports was at the Colosseum in Rome. Since then, it's just been wussy activity for people to wear lycra and take drugs. Look, all the sporting teams name themselves after animals. If you want to find out who the fastest swimmer is, put some sharks in the pool. Then you'll find out.
I'm with you.
They all give themselves nicknames. They only called him Moose because they couldn't get a real moose.
And what about the pigskin? You got to have the pigskin.
Look, I can't believe that the central point here has been missed. Poor defenceless animals being made to do...
I actually have some information, though. Don't you come the bleeding heart liberal with us again here. Because I happen to be working with someone at the moment who knew you at Mitchell College at Bathurst.
Yes.
Where every year you used to host the guinea pig races.
Yeah. Hey, it was a gig. No, but what I used to do, if you had played the tape backwards of my commentary, you would have heard, set them free, set them free. It was my little statement.
Yeah, but meanwhile you were prepared to bask in all the glory that the guinea pig races... I mean, it's probably
at least I wasn't riding them like some people.
I can't ride a guinea pig.
Have you ever heard Skippy or Lassie complain? I mean, they're good sports. They can talk to the public. They're not complaining.
What
No,
sports
look
do
up.
they play?
I mean, these
Take
poor.
that one.
Why
acting.
can't animals be? Am I the only one here to defend animals? Why can't animals be allowed to pursue their own little doggy,
What are you gonna
horsey
do?
life?
You're gonna
Why
hurt 'em,
should
aren't
they be cut out on the prize money that everyone else is getting?
It's not. They don't get the prize money. How many horses
get
have
out.
you seen? How many horses have you seen with their own executive jets?
I know a good horse lives like a king. I mean, it's fed, it's trained, it's kept polished.
It's
They
tied
do
up
the
and
whole
it's
bit with
beaten
them.
while
It's
running
not
around the
tied
track.
up.
Oh, fabulous
Listen,
living.
you can't hurt a horse with a
Beat
bloody
them.
small whip.
Oh, is that
You
a fact?
couldn't hurt a
Hey,
horse with a whip. You
you
could whip
can.
me and you wouldn't hurt me.
Hey, now, come on.
Into that, Rex.
Look,
I tell you what,
no, Mr. Packer.
Can I have a go first? Yeah.
Actually,
get
that's
the
a
whip
bloody
out.
good idea.
Jump, Rex.
So why would somebody find a bloody whip and go for it?
Oh, well.
They have one in the car.
Welcome, boys and girls, to the latex version of Live and Sweaty. Now, David, you're sitting there looking very quiet and
Oh,
almost...
Debbie's just showing her culture ignorance.
Yeah?
Like talking about bullfighting.
Yeah? Well, you're in favour of bullfighting.
Well, in Spain, the bulls are trained to
Die.
to die.
Yeah.
And it just takes 4 years, and we eat our bulls, Debbie, when they're 2. These bulls in Spain last twice as long as our
Yes, but
bulls.
we, in Australia, we kill bulls humanely. We
How?
sing, we sing to them, we read, we
And then
give
shoot
them
'em.
a quiet injection, we counsel them and their
No.
But you
families.
still don't have to make a sport
Run
out
them over
of
the
it.
tractor.
You don't have to pass it off as entertainment.
They
by
run
killing
them over
them.
the tractor. You don't just run them over the tractor. Bring out the next bull.
They do. There is...
I race
Animals
horses.
should be mandatory in sport. In fact, I don't think you should have sport without animals.
I raced the horse for 4 years. Now he's a stud.
I'm sorry.
Better than
Look,
me.
I'm
Do you win,
terribly sorry.
He won a few.
Clearly we've assembled an inhuman panel tonight. I'd like to throw
Oh,
it to our
come on. The
audience.
king of the guinea pig races speaks.
You
All
started.
those... I am known...
It's a blood sport, guinea pig racing.
Only when mixed with salad afterwards. I am known as a saint of guinea pigs. Now, how many people in our audience, frankly, are offended by the use of animals in sport? Yeah. Every single one of them. Every single...
Bloody that guy there put his hand up. That's the only one.
I think that...
More than that, Rex.
Rex, what is
Seen
that
double
smell?
again.
Is that dead whale perfume I smell? Hello. Debbie, what a magnificent aroma you have about you. I think it's slaughtered seal, is it not? Dear, look, I'm disgusted. Frankly, I'm calling quits to this. I'd say thank you to David and Michelle, but I don't mean it. So next week's Controversy Corner subject...
What? Well, he's got a whip. Give it to him.
I don't know if I'm faced with any option.
They break in the Lexus car.
Hurt you as much as it's going to hurt him.
Look, we will get round to the whipping shortly. However, next week's Controversy Corner subject...
You're a gutless little wonder.
No.
Go on across the back.
I'm sorry, Rex.
Just pretend he's a guinea pig.
Yeah. This is going to hurt you more than it's going to hurt me,
They
Rex.
always do. He tends to like that.
Sorry, where was I?
I think some China colours there.
It's the end.
All right, next week's Controversy Corner subject are television, sports shows and insult...
Going bloody stupid.
No, Don't boast, Rex. Our television, sports shows and insult to our intelligence. We'll give you a chance to vote on which television sports show you think is the biggest insult to your
Does
intelligence.
anyone need a guess?
Yes, any show you'd appear on probably has a head start. But right now, with our second band for tonight, it's straight live to Broome and Ernie Dingo.